got a sexy silhouette of Yuzu in the shower this week. As far as I'm concerned, that makes this a great episode. Fortunately, other stuff makes this a great episode, and we will not delve into whatever that first statement means of me. Now, first thing we got this week, we got a lot of information this week. Not a lot of Yugioh, surprisingly, well, rather not surprisingly. The first thing that started this episode off was we got the big revelation of how Yugioh's father wound up involved in all of this and why he disappeared and all that. And when I say big revelation, I mean pretty subdued. Like, this is a big deal here, but they kind of just treat it as just like, oh, okay. But I kind of like that, because at this point, that's really all this sort of is. He is just a big cog in this whole thing. I was expecting he was going to know more about the 4 dimensions and why there are 4 Yugiohs and 4 Yuzus, but he doesn't. He just tried to kind of wanted to help. And even though watching it, it did make me a little disappointed. We still got to wait to find out what's going on here. I really kind of liked that whole concept that he just wanted to do it because it's the right thing to do. There's no destiny bullshit at play here. I hate that. I hate destiny. I hate how often shows just rely on it and lean back on it. I can't stand it. I'm so glad that we're not getting that here. And the other thing I liked about it, well, first up, I'm not sure if I like the way... Again, I thought Reiji looks like he's in his early 20s, but for some weird reason, in that shot of him, that was only 3 years ago? Like, he looks younger than Yugioh in the... It was only supposed to be 3 years ago, or like, I remember when they showed that he met up with Serena at one point in that past. Serena looked like she's just getting out of diapers. Like, I don't know. Again, Yugioh has a history of playing with the way ages look and just sort of making everything for what it looks. It looks fine. Just for me, I just would have preferred that maybe it was a bigger age gap. Like, maybe Reiji then tried doing things on his own for a little while before turning to Yugioh's father to help. But all in all, it's fine. It makes sense. It fits everything well enough so that I can go along with everything. It's fine. It's good. It works. The thing that really stood out to me, well, one of the things that stood out to me besides Yuzu naked, was Alexis revealing more about her past and the Arc Area project and all of that. Because what I loved about it is all of this is pretty obvious. It's all stuff we know. We know the fusion dimension is bad. We know Alexis chose not to be bad. But the thing is, I love that we show that it's a personal decision. I love that we show she was getting fed the same bullshit as everyone else. She's not any different or any better or any worse than anyone else. What makes her choose to be good is a personal choice. To me, choosing to do the right thing and choosing to be good is more important than destiny or anything like that. I love seeing it, and I love when she's talking to the one girl, she doesn't want to believe it. She doesn't want to go against everything she's been raised to believe, but she chooses to be a better person because it's the right thing to do. That makes me almost fall in love with this character, because it is what you want to see. You want to see that their personality and who they are makes them the way they are, not just the formalities of everything. And that is really great to watch, and it is so awesome, and boy does it make what happens next sad. We got a solid 15 minutes of Yuri just being evil, and it is so hard to watch, because he's so bad. Like, oh my god, it's amazing. Like, you sort of almost get the feeling he doesn't care about the Arc Area project or any of this. He's just psychotic. He wants to inflict pain on people. He wants to hurt people. I love watching it. It almost makes me feel dirty. It makes me want to take a shower. Like, the thing is, the whole way, and I thought it was cute that the people he beat all had stuff from GX, like Cyrus stuff, mostly Chaz stuff because he was the rival, and the fat guy, whatever his name was, I don't remember at this point. But I liked seeing, again, we've seen this before, everyone summons their big ace monster on the first turn, even though that's really not a smart idea. And the other guy just takes him out. But Star Venom Fusion Dragon, it's a really cool, powerful card. And it was neat seeing it like this. We've waited so long to see this thing in action. And yeah, the effect got leaked early, so we already know what it does. But it's still badass to see it go off. I mean, just watching this thing rip everyone apart, I'm glad that we got to see the Predator plants just do something, and their effects actually were relevant. They mattered. It's why the duel went the way they went. Yuri knew that that was what they were going to do. It makes him seem scarier and smarter, and the actors just have it a ball. If I had to pick anything that, besides the way Reiji looked only 3 years ago that bugged me. I could have done without the comedy at the end where Yugioh shows up and then Yuzu slaps him for trying to give him a hug. Come on, he's helped you out to this point. He thought you were dead, which anyone would logically think. Just let him hug you. Just be happy he's alive too. But whatever will be, will be. What did you think? In the comment section below, give me your thoughts on this episode, your thoughts on naked women. And as always, click to like, click to subscribe. And for the TCG question of the week, just your thoughts on Star Venom Fusion Dragon. Will you be playing this in zombies like everyone thinks they will? Or do you have other ideas for this card in mind? Tell that below. And like I said, click to like, click to subscribe so we can see what comes next. Hopefully more nudity.